Tattoos, an ancient art practiced by many different cultures through centuries as a way to protect from evil, declare love, or signify status or religious beliefs. It's a well-respected practice for the most part, and a lot of us who get tattoos can appreciate the impressive level of talent that goes into a tattoo. Then there's my parents. Don't get me wrong, I can understand their worries, but at the same time I don't. Tattoos are permanent, they say. Well, so is life. There are so many things that are permanent, at least this is my choice. But what if you don't like it when you're older? Good. People change. We all need to be able to look at our past selves and appreciate them. We're a collection of memories and experiences mixed together to create you. No matter what your past is, it got you to where you are now. And that's worth celebrating. But they'll get stretched and wrinkle as you grow old. Honestly, it breaks my heart that you were made to believe that aging is not beautiful. We could never expect to be what we once were, and never should strive to. I wish you could look at your aging face and see the beauty that I do. There's a story behind every scar and wrinkle. I wish you could look at yourself like I do, like how I look at my tattoos. These tattoos will age just as I will. I recently got a new tattoo and find myself admiring the fresh pigmentation of the black against my lightly tanned skin. Not only do I praise the beauty of the new ink, but I admire the old. The ink that has settled into my skin and become one with me. The tattoos I've had for years are now a lighter shade with a slight pigment of blue. I find it gorgeous. The skin works with the immune system to slowly try and get it out of your body. Luckily, if you and the artist do everything right, the body won't win. What do I mean by doing it right? Well, caring for the tattoo. If you want your money's worth, you're gonna want to keep it clean and moisturized. And I honestly didn't start caring for my external body until tattoos. I fell in love with self-care while keeping my tattoos pristine. It was a ritual that transcended into my daily life. Because taking care of yourself, outside and in, is incredibly important. I'll let you in on a secret. Our bodies aren't self-reliant. The body can't fix everything on its own, just like we can't take on heavy emotions alone. It's a good practice in realizing that we are not perfect specimens. As much as we put humans on a pedestal, our bodies will decay just like every other being. So why not do whatever you want with your body before that happens? My cells will die and regrow whether or not there's ink in my skin. It is now my goal to do everything I can to stay in the moment. It's never been a good skill of mine. Past experiences falsely taught me that I have to be a living powerhouse. Mental health, friendships, family, it all came after the grind. That's not realistic, and it's actually dangerous to think that way. After high school was over, I did take a year off to recover from the burnout I experienced. High school unfortunately turned my passion for film into a chore. My father would say, most people who take a gap year before college never end up going back. Well, I have a lot to say on college. My biggest issue with that comment is assuming that what I want isn't as important as a degree. And that's simply not true. 8th grade was the deepest depressive episode of my life, and senior year was the third. If I ever go to college, I need to be alive for it. And one of the things that saved my life was tattoos. I don't care if it sounds silly. Tattoos had become a form of therapy for me, substituting wounds for art. I first got tattoos to cover my scars. I thought they were ugly. People would stare and kids would ask a lot of questions. I still get tattoos to cover my scars, but now it's for myself and not others anymore. I've learned to have more care for my scars, as they are part of my story. They show every battle I won over the years. I'm still learning to love them completely, but tattoos help with that journey. The things I hated about my arms have become some of the things I love the most. I don't have to wear long sleeves or sweatpants or worry about people looking at me weirdly because I don't care what people think about my body anymore. Tattoos are a light in this dark tunnel of mine. They're also a reminder that life is too short to worry about how it will change.